So looking at this current Bitcoin price action, we can see, guys, the price of Bitcoin right now is flashing us a very interesting scenario. A scenario which is pointing us where the price in the immediate short term, where the price for the upcoming days might be possibly heading. So before I start talking about it, I want you guys to do me a favor and quickly destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder, Bybit has started this new campaign with a prize pool of $10 million. Yes, you heard that correctly, guys. If you want to fight for this 10 million US dollar along with me, being my team, part of my team, then please feel free to check the video description, or you can simply scan this QR code. And why this event could be beneficial? Because you will be trading with some free money. I mean, to those individuals who sign up today, until today, from 1st of October till 4th of October, will receive $50 bonus. Yes, guys, additional to that, new users who sign up using my link for this WSOT event and deposits only $500 and trade $2,000 will get additional $50 bonus, and early bird participants whose trading volume exceeds $50,000 will receive additional $50 bonus. So this is a win-win, guys. I mean, you will be trading with some free money. So if you want to take advantage of this market volatility, if you want to trade with free money along with me, then please check the video description. Now let's jump into this very interesting scenario. I mean, while the USDT dominance here to the downside is on the rise, Bitcoin dominance is falling, altcoin dominance is falling. So we are aware, if we see weakness in USDT dominance, that is going to result in bullish move in altcoin dominance and Bitcoin dominance. But right now, since the USDT dominance is showing strength, Bitcoin and altcoin dominance is showing weakness. But will this continue further? I mean, will this USDT dominance show another continuation like this, which is going to result in furthermore corrective move in price action of Bitcoin and even the altcoin market? Does this make sense? Because if we simply look at this price action of Bitcoin using M2 global liquidity index, we are being flashed with a complete different story. I mean, if you look at this global liquidity index, these candles, these colorful candles represent global liquidity index, and you can see this global liquidity index along with the price action have so much in common. I mean, whenever we see this M2 global money supply increasing, it has also resulted in bullish move in Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin has shown a very bullish move while this M2 global money index supply was increasing. But when we had a scenario like this, I mean, when the global liquidity index or money supply was increasing and Bitcoin price was decreasing, you can see it was supposed to go parallel. But when this global money supply continued with this bullish move, continued with this uptrend while the price of Bitcoin was declining, we did catch up after testing some key line of support. I mean, Bitcoin sooner or later catch up with this global M2 supply, which also resulted in an actual bullish move, a new all-time high. Now, if we look at the same formation here as well, M2 decreasing, so did the price of Bitcoin. M2 started increasing, so did the price of Bitcoin. So each and every time whenever we see M2 global money supply increasing, it has resulted in some very bullish move in Bitcoin price action. But if we look at it right now, things are looking different. I mean, even though this M2, the global liquidity index or global money supply is increasing, Bitcoin price is decreasing. So it's not going according to plan. I mean, you can see this same scenario unfolded back in 2021. I mean, when the M2 was increasing, Bitcoin price was decreasing. But after testing some key lines sooner or later, the price of Bitcoin catched up with this M2 supply, which also resulted in a new all-time high. So I personally think same scenario could be happening here. Global money supply, M2, global liquidity index, global money supply is increasing, Bitcoin is decreasing, but sooner or later after testing some key line of support, I personally think Bitcoin is going to catch up with this M2 supply, which is also going to result in furthermore impulsive move. So that's why I personally think this pullback what we are witnessing here could be just a temporary pullback, and this actual bull market has not ended yet, because if you look at this price action, we are still above some of the most important support line. I mean, this 21-week EMA is still holding this weekly candle above 60,000, because in the past price action remaining above 21-week EMA has resulted in some very bullish moves. So we want this weekly to find support above this 21-week EMA to avoid some bearish continuation what could be happening at the moment. I mean, yes, beside this 21-week EMA, we also have support from this 50 weighted moving average holding us above 60,000, which is the sign of strength. I mean, weekly candle is doing its absolute best to remain above these moving averages, because remaining above these moving averages means Bitcoin could still perform a move like this. So what we want the price of Bitcoin to do, we want the price of Bitcoin at any cost to remain above 60,000, because beside the weekly scenarios, even in a smaller time frame, you can see we are still above the CPR trend line for the month of October. Remaining above 60,000 means the price will also remain inside the CPR line, which is still looked as a bullish pattern. I mean, price in the past price action was forming a descending CPR, right? Descending CPR only gets formed during downtrend, but this October CPR is higher than the previous month CPR, which made it a ascending CPR, and we know ascending CPR only gets formed during uptrend. So what I'm trying to pinpoint is that as long as the price of Bitcoin in the medium short term remains above 60,000, I still believe that we could show a move like this. I mean, Bitcoin after testing 59,000 has marked bottom, and we could still turn the price upside down, because I personally think remaining above 60,000 parallelly means we are also going to remain above this Williams alligator indicator, which right now is acting as one of the most important support for Bitcoin. Yes, guys, above 60,000, we have extremely important support for Bitcoin, and each and every time during uptrend, this retest has resulted in some very bullish moves. So that's why remaining over 60,000 means we could still perform the unthinkable. And now, even if you look at this in a bit different way, I mean, yes, we are aware Bitcoin has broken out of this key trend line, which in the past price action acted as support. The lower trend line from this rising channel in the past price action acted as a strong line of support. But in our case, we failed to flip this into support, resulting in a corrective move. And if you look at this ascending channel, rising channel, a bearish continuation pattern, according to this channel, you can see 55,000 will be looked as our price opportunity. But I just showed you, as long as we remain over 60,000, even though this is a bearish continuation pattern, we could still expect price of Bitcoin doing the unthinkable. I mean, marking 60,000 as a bottom, and slowly start with an actual bullish continuation. Because in this downtrend, if you monitor this price action of Bitcoin, you can see, guys, this actually looks like a breakout from this descending broadening wedge. Descending broadening wedge is a bullish continuation pattern, and since we in a 4-hour time frame has also broken out of this upper trend line, which in the past price action rejected us, you can see now it could be resulting in a bullish move with price objective around 63, even up to 64,000. So this here will be our medium short-term price target. So if the price remains above this 21-week EMA, remains above this 50 weighted moving average, remains above this CPR line, 64,000 in the medium short term could be attracting us. But if we fail to show this bullish move around 64,000, I just want you guys to be prepared for another retest around 60,000. But as long as we remain out of that range, any sort of a pullback even after this fake out, I still believe it could be just a temporary pullback before showing another continuation here today upside. Because if you simply zoom out, if you look at the bigger picture, the global liquidity index is showing a different story. Because in the past price action, when we were lagging with this M2 supply, sooner or later Bitcoin, after testing some key line of support, started following this global money supply. Same thing could be happening here. After testing some key line of support, I think sooner or later Bitcoin is going to catch up with this M2 money supply, which will be resulting in furthermore impulsive moves. So if you have any doubt, I suggest you guys to simply zoom out. So this was some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please guys do not hesitate to destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And by saying this, I'm signing out until the next time. Bye-bye.